I'm Dr. Lachelle Weemy, peak performance coach, business strategist, and founder of I Am Life by Design. I'm here to teach you how to take back your time, protect your business, and create a life by design by working smarter, not harder. I personally use and recommend the Simplify system because of 3 key features. It's cyber secure and developed by a former Navy cybersecurity specialist that protects my business from cyber threats. It houses all of the tools that I need to run my business on one single secure platform so that I can save time, money, and frustration. And it's a platform that I won't outgrow as my business expands. So let's get started on today's training.
Hey everybody, oh my goodness, it is so great to be here, and I am excited to be able to give you some behind the scenes of how the heck I'm able to grow my business as fast as I am, because we all here inside my world want to be better, do better, and have better in life and in business, and ultimately we want to be able to make a bigger impact, bigger income, and spend more time with our family and the things that we love to do, but have it done faster. And I wanted to give you guys a sneak peek into something that I use on a daily basis that helps me to work smarter, not harder, because Lord knows that I want to design my business around the life that I want with intention. And so today I want to talk to you about the Simplify system, which is a cyber secure all-in-one platform that I use to run all of the behind the scenes things inside of my business. And I wanted to give you guys a little bit of background on how the heck I chose this specific system and how you could possibly use the things that I've done in order to help you do the same. All right, so let's get started. I want to just acknowledge that an all-in-one system is really a place that you can essentially have the back office on all of the things that run your company, your business. No matter how big you get, this system is going to be able to keep up with it. And that was one of the first things that I saw when I looked into this, after I recognized the importance of cybersecurity. So here's the deal. Cyber threats, people in the United States, people in India, people in Russia, people all over the world are trying to gather your intellectual property, your intellectual data. I have worked my tail off to build the business that I have, and I want to protect it from somebody somewhere trying to get into my system and steal my business information, my bank information, my social media information, because I protect my reputation. My business is my brand. And so I knew that I needed to find a place that provided cybersecurity that was going to protect all of the components of my business that I was not at risk to losing. Okay. Then what I wanted to do was find something that was an all-in-one. And that's what the system allowed. It created essentially a cybersecure bubble that allowed for anything that a business owner needs to run their business to be placed inside of this cybersecure bubble. And so that includes everything that I was using from different platforms such as Calendly. I was able to cancel Calendly because it's in my all-in-one system. I was able to get rid of Project Broadcast because I've been able to send text messages within this one system. I have been able to cancel my Squarespace because I can build all of my landing pages, all of my websites unlimited inside of this system. I have been able to cancel my Flowdesk that I was using because I am able to send and create beautifully personalized templates for emails and to keep track of all of that stuff within that. Those are just a couple of the examples of things that I have been able to replace within this one system, which means that I no longer have to use Zapier to basically duct tape all of my systems together. I also love the fact that I am not letting my leads fall through the cracks, because all of this is housed into one CRM, or customer relations manager, within this one system. That allows me to be able to capture the relationship from the first time that somebody interacts with my content all the way through the closing of the sale. And I do not have to essentially forget about it or lose accidentally a lead. What was happening in my business previously is I would create, for example, a Google form, and I would capture email and information in it. And then I'd have to remember to go into the spreadsheet that Google created for me and import it into my CRM and into my email list, which is where all 3 on different platforms, right? I also had to create a website and have any links to capture emails on different platforms and hope that they all connected with each other and that everything worked out well, right? I also had to be able to recognized that whenever somebody, created something in or filled out a form or in one of my lead magnets, I had to remember to go into my email server and be able to move it to where I wanted to go. And it was really, really hard for me to be able to see my whole picture of my business and to be able to follow my customers, to be able to figure out what was working and what wasn't. Now, one of the things that I've learned by building my business as fast as I have and helping other people do the same is that one of the things that we should be doing is spending most of our time on the 20% of things that we do that create 80% of our revenue. And if I don't know what those 20% things are, then how the heck am I supposed to know what I'm supposed to be paying attention to? Where am I supposed to be putting all of my time and effort? And once I know that, then I can decide to put my time and effort there. I can decide to delete the other things. I can decide to delegate the things that I personally can't do, to delegate and to delete and to delay that thing that is not my 20%. So I was looking for something that was going to allow me to have all of those pieces put together in one spot. All right. Now, the third thing that I found as I was growing my business, especially as I was growing it faster, is that I never anticipated what I was going to need a year, 5 or 10 years down the road. And so I found myself, as I was starting out, piecing together my business with what I could afford or what I thought I needed at the time. So for example, I might have been using Google Forms because it was free, right? And then I added in a website, pretty inexpensive website with not a lot of features. And then I ended up needing an email server. So I added Flowdesk, which worked beautifully. It allowed me to send beautiful emails. And then I was having to, create some lead magnets. And so I wanted some forms that I wanted some ways to interact with all of that. And then I had something else to schedule all my social media, right? And I found that all of a sudden I was going to need this and I was going to need this and I wanted this. And now all of a sudden I had all of these different systems that were everywhere. And it was really hard to keep everything straight. I was losing leads. I never knew where I was going. I had to basically give out a billion different passwords to my assistants and my team. And I recognized that I was outgrowing the systems that I was using. And goodness sakes, there was no way that I wanted to go through all of this again. So I wanted something that was going to be able to grow with my business. And one of the things that I take my private client through is really anticipating what they think they're going to see a year down the road, maybe even 5 years down the road. And if there's even a small chance that they're going to want to build something bigger than maybe just network marketing that's utilizing just social media, then I'm going to say this is definitely something that you want to consider, because it allows for us to capture all of our leads, to be able to have all of the things in one space. And as we grow our business, as we add additional streams of income, as we add additional services or programs or products that we're going to offer, I have everything housed in one place that is going to grow with me. I don't have to add, I don't never have to change another system again. That alone was worth everything. So cyber secure, all in one, and it grows with me. Those three things made my decision 100%. Now, there are a lot of different systems out there that will offer all-in-one systems. They're very expensive, most of them, and they will allow me to grow with them. But what they do not have is the cybersecurity part of this. They do not have everything that I know is housed within one secure system that allows me to bring in my employees into the cybersecure system all in one. So I don't have to worry about a bunch of passwords getting out. Everything is housed in one. It's so freaking amazing. So what I'm going to do is take you guys some behind the scenes and give you a very big overview of what it is that I'm using. And then what I'm going to do within this series is I'm going to give you guys tutorials on how it is that you can use this system. So look for that in my YouTube channel. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen just a second. Okay, so you should be able to see what I have in front of me is the dashboard of the demo account that I have. So I could show you my own, but those are some of the things that in this initial dashboard are a little sensitive, and I don't want to necessarily have you guys see everything. But what you're going to find right here is that big 30,000 foot view of everything that my business is bringing in with the pipeline, and the pipeline is really just having an idea where my money's coming in, and I can even see my conversion rate. So I can see in one spot basically the health of my business. It also allows me to keep track of all of the stuff that I have to do because I can assign myself tasks. I can automate tasks to automatically come into this so that I know I don't ever miss a task, and I can assign tasks to the various members of my team with whether they're completed and a due date. It's pretty amazing. So if I have tasks that are ready for me, it's going to show up right here in the first spot. I also am able to see where my leads are coming from and what is the most beneficial. So for example, I'm going to take you into the backstage of mine, but you're going to see, for example, that my Success Secrets Masterclass was a pretty successful launch that brought in, $27,000 in just that launch alone. And so when I look at that, I'm able to see that this is definitely where I'm going to want to have that same event happen again, or maybe replicate the things that I did inside that event. But I can tell where the majority of this quarter's revenue came from. I also can see in one spot if I have any ads running and how they're performing, as well as what my Google My Business is doing. It's pretty amazing, all in the one screen. Okay, now what I want to do is just kind of give you guys an idea of some of the other things that happen inside of this. Conversation is one of them. What I'm able to do is create one single inbox for all of the different conversations that I have, the emails that I send out, the text messages that come back. I can even link my social media so that all of my social media conversations can be found in one single conversation. I also can create unlimited number of calendars. So I have calendars that allow people to book things, through me as far as coaching calls for my private clients. I can book breakthrough calls for people who are really wanting to get unstuck in business. I can book podcast interviews. So anything that I can possibly think of, unlimited a number of things that can come right here. And I can automate it in a way that allows me to pick not only when I want to be available, but how many of those appointments do I want to be, having in a single day. So I can really design my life around and my business around the life that I want. Contacts are right here. So you can see that I have the ability to see from a contact where they're at. I can get their information. I can even get their date of birth so that I can automate birthday messages. Like, how cool is that? I can create the idea of where they're at in my business, because if she were to come in, for example, with a lead magnet, I can automate that so that it automatically gives her a label that she came in on a such and such lead magnet. And so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what this looks like in mine by taking you into my contacts. Okay, so Pam is right here, and I'm going to go down to, let's see. I have so many amazing people here. So Christy James. So Christy came in, and I'm just going to go back so that you guys can't necessarily see all of her private information, but you can see that she came in through a specific tag. She came in for the book club, and that comes up right here. If she's in any of my courses, they'd be right here. I'm able to see all of the conversations that I've had with her, which is really amazing. So every email she's gotten, any text message conversations that we've had back and forth, I can assign tasks to myself or to have one of my teammates follow up with her. I can create notes around her, and I can set appointments with her. I can see if she's filled out any forms, what pages she's visited. I can get a sense of basically anything that I can to serve her, and I can send text messages and emails right from here. It's pretty amazing. I'm going to go back to the demo. I also can send bulk messages, bulk text messages. So I can, let's just say, look for a specific tag. So this person is in the demo is tagged as happy. And I would just select all of the records that have this particular label, and I can go ahead and I can send them a text message. I can send them an email, all within one specific thing. It's pretty amazing. Opportunities are just a way for me to see kind of where somebody is in my pipeline so that I can see whether or not I've been able to close them, and I can move somebody along with them. Not only can I do this manually, but I can also do this with automation as well. It's quite amazing. All right, within the payment section, I can send invoices. I can create coupons. I can create products. It is all the things that I want right here inside of one space. It's really remarkable. Okay, marketing. I can link all of my social media platforms to Simplify, and I can schedule out. Let's just see if it'll let me. Okay, let's just do this. Okay. So I can go ahead in here and I can create a post. I can upload it from a CSV file. So if I have a whole bunch of stuff that I've already created in a worksheet, I can upload that. I can create new posts right from here. I can even use content AI inside of this. So you can use automation with ChatGPT to help you create social media posts right within this. It's pretty remarkable. So I'm going to go ahead and create a post. You can see that I select, and I can select more than one at a time if I want to, if I have Instagram or LinkedIn or whatever. And I can create a story, I can create a reel, and I can schedule them along with the follow-up first comment. So if there's a link that I want to have in there or some hashtags that I want to have in there, I can do all of that. And I can schedule it. I can have my team create it, and I can approve it. And I can even schedule recurring posts that will recur after for a time frame. It's pretty remarkable. Within the marketing, I'm also going to show you that I'm able to create email templates and campaigns. I'm able to create even affiliate managers, so I can pay out people that are affiliates of mine. And I'm going to show you within my own system just an example of my emails. So I have an email. If you guys have been a part of, let's just say, my weekly emails, all right? So this is what Jamie uses to create my emails. And so you notice that it's all right here. They're really beautiful. I can create, there's animation. I can create links with videos, buttons for them to push, all kinds of cool stuff. So you can make this as beautiful as you want to. Okay, automation. This is where the magic is inside of Simplify, you guys, for real. So automation allows me to basically have things happen automatically. So for example, let me think of, if I go to book, and if, let's just say, somebody signed up for the book launch. Okay, I'm going to show you what this looks like. All right. So they created they filled out a form. And then what that did was it sent them a confirmation email. And then it sent them reminders via text messages and emails, all set up and ready to go. So you can see that this is, and I had I created a template for this Chapter 2 book club that I just drew in. Like, it's really remarkable. So all of that stuff is automated. I also can show you how I have workflows set up, for example, on my calendars. So if I go to Zoom calls and somebody schedules a breakthrough call with me, they schedule a breakthrough call. It gives them that tag, so that labels them. It assigns a user to me. I'm able to essentially assign a lead value. So if it's something that's going to allow them to have to pay something for that call, like, I could assign that, and it's going to tell me that in that big picture on my dashboard. It gives them automatic text messages that reminds them with everything that they need. And I can have it remind them a day before, 5 minutes before. all of that stuff. And it also allows it to, I think I have in here, internal notification. So I'm able to tell when somebody books that, just so that I could get to see it. It's really nice to know what's going on in my business. It is really, really remarkable, all of the things that you can do to set up an automations. And this is one of the things that I feel is one of the most important things to growing my business smarter, not harder, is having things do things automatically. So emails are sent out automatically. The things are labeled automatically. Text messages goes out automatically. All of those things allow me to not have to worry about it, and allows me to create a client experience that they feel like they're being taken care of. And I know they're being taken care of, but I also then get to concentrate on other things that where my attention needs to be. Okay, sites. You can create an unlimited number of funnels, websites, blogs. There's a client portal that allows people to have access to all of the courses or products that you have. I can create forms that also include ways that you can create quizzes. There are surveys in here. I can create a chat widget on my website so that it can automatically answer questions for people. I have a media library, and then URL redirects as well. And so if I were to show you, let's see, I'll just show you my website and give you guys an idea of what this could look like. This is my website. Isn't it pretty? And I can do all kinds of things within this by the way that this website works. Okay. Including animations, including little videos, links to my social media, and everything is right here. Okay. Just in case you weren't able to see that. I'm going to do this because you might not have been able to see that because of the way I'm sharing. Okay. Let me go to the way that I have this set up. And I'm not sure if you're going to be able to, oh, here we go. Share this tab instead. Okay, here we go. So now what you're going to see, this is my website. So everything is right here. It's really pretty. You can make it as customized as you want to. There's buttons. And the thing is that all of these buttons take them to places within my own system. I'm not sending them somewhere else so that I have to transfer all of those contacts back in. I can literally watch somebody's journey with me the entire time that they interact with me. It's really remarkable. In videos, forms embedded right into this that stay in the system. All of my social media links are right here. All customized. Okay, now memberships. This is really great as well because what I've been able to do is create all kinds of different courses. And so, for example, this is an example of my Spiral Up program. So I have people that are inside of here, and I will show you what this looks like. So my Spiral Up students get a chance to come in here and they have all of the things that they need along with comments. They can mark as complete, watch the video. I have workbooks and stuff for various things all within this. And you can have an unlimited number of courses. Now you can set up your automations so that your automations can automatically text message someone after they've completed certain tasks within your course to check in on them. Hey, Sally, I noticed that you're just finished module 1. Way to go. Tell me, what is the biggest takeaway and where are you still struggling? I want to be able to support you. And you can automate that text message so that it goes out and that you're not having to forget to send it out. And then you get to interact with Sally when she messages you back. There's also different things that you can do within essentially reputation management, like Google reviews. You can have things in here that allow for you to just kind of see where you're at in your business, and various reporting things, such as with Google ads, Facebook ads, stuff like that, all within this. So if I go to Facebook ads, I could go to call reporting. So if I, let's just say, had a sales team that I wanted to record their calls, they can call from my system because I have an internet assigned phone number for my business. And so they can call, and then they also can have those calls recorded for quality, and I can go back in and listen and give them feedback. The other thing that I wanted to show you guys is just how I'm able to automate everything. And I'm going to I'm already here. Okay. So my settings, all of this stuff are right here. So I have my EIN number in here. I have my address. I have all of the things, my voice message when somebody calls, my IP phone number. I have what happens if somebody finds my number on the internet on Google and they call me and I miss their call. I can have automation set up so that it automatically sends them a text message saying, hey, it's Lachelle at I Am Life by Design. I'm sorry I missed your call. How can I help? All of that is automated. I never have to leave a lead fall through the cracks. And so there are so many things that I can do within this that is really remarkable. I also have several domains that I can have things come. So if you go to LachelleWeemy.com, it'll also take you to the same place that I Am Life by Design does. So I can redirect that as well. So those are some things that I can do. And if I show you, I'm going to go ahead and show you this. And if I take you to my home screen again, let's see. Like these are all the different things that you can do right here. You never have to leave. So all of my various lead magnets are all right in here. My internet's a little bit slow when I'm sharing my screen here. And so I've been able to create this so that if you're struggling with imposter syndrome, for example, then I have a guide here, mindset work right here. I have all of the different things for my productivity tools. All right here. I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. My Spiral Up program. And again, because my internet's a little slow because I'm sharing, it'll come up. But how fun is this, you guys? And these are all things that I've done right here inside of this very system. So my students get a chance to have access to different experts and me, all within my Spiral Up program. There we go. Now you got to see that. And then my Unstuck podcast. So I have these linked to all of the different places that you can listen. All right here. So I hope that helps you guys just to get a sense for everything that I can do, which is why I can do everything that I am doing. I'm working smarter, not harder. I have my employees that each have access to their own login information inside of my system so that I know that it's secure and I don't have to worry about sharing passwords. They have access to whatever I choose to give them access to, so I don't have to worry about people having the ability to change things that they're not supposed to change or have access to things they're not supposed to know. So all of those things are helping me to work smarter and not harder. And I hope that this helps to you to get a little behind the scenes of how I'm able to do everything that I've been doing. So if you have questions about this, don't hesitate to reach out. Don't hesitate to leave a comment or email me more specifically at LachelleWeemy.com. You can certainly check out the system in simplifysystem.net. And if you are somebody that thinks that this would be the right fit for you and your business, then I want to invite you to use the special link that I have in the comments of this video, so that if you want access to me or somebody from my team to help you with the onboarding process, you're going to want to use this link to sign up. That's in the show notes. And certainly you can get access to that if you email me as well. So let me know if you have any questions. I hope that this was helpful. And here's to working smarter, not harder, because dang it, we have a business to build and a life to live by intention. Bye, everybody.